This video is to show you how to log on to Blackboard and how to use the major features of Blackboard. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get to Blackboard. So you're going to need to open up in Firefox because Blackboard likes working with Firefox a lot more than it likes Internet Explorer or any other internet platform. Then you're going to want to go to our home page and go to Schools. At the very bottom you'll see the V3 Academy. Click on the V3 Academy. That'll take you to our home page. This is where everyone goes to get information about the V3 Academy. You're going to want to go up in the top right corner and click Login. This is going to take you to the Blackboard home page. Here it will have an area where you need to type in your username and password that you should already have been given. So I'll put in my username and mine's already in here. My password. Once you do that, it should take you to your page. Now I have a lot of classes in my page, but that's because I'm an observer on all of the classes. So then you'll pick the class that you want to work on. I'm just going to pick first grade science as an example. So you click into that class. It should take you to the start page for that class. Now you'll see tutorials, announcements, assignments, get help, my grades, send and get messages, and tools. The one that you're going to want to use all the time is assignments. So click into assignments. This is where you can set up your course. And the first thing you're going to want to do is to either build a folder, or you can just start building assessments right from there and have it go through day by day by day. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to build a folder. So I'm going to go under Build Content and Content Folder. Click on that. It'll take you to the page. It's going to ask you to name the folder. I'm just going to name the folder Test right now. And you can also give a brief description of what's going to be covered inside that folder. So maybe this folder So I'll give it a brief description, and you can submit it. Once you click submit, it will take you back to your assignments page, but now you'll notice that you have a test folder. Now that you've created your folder, it's time to put in some assignments. So the first thing you're going to want to do is click on tests. Click on the word, not the folder. This will take you inside the folder where you can start creating assessments or assignments. So what you're going to need to do is go up to this blue tab that says Assessments and go down to Assignment. Typically the rule of thumb is to create everything as an assignment because there's a point value associated with it. If there's no point value associated with it, you'll never know if the student actually went and did the assignment. So it's going to ask you to name the assignment. So I'll name it Test Assignment. This is also where you'll write in your entire lesson and the assignment. So this is science, so I'll build a lesson on how to create a maybe a garden. So I'll write my lesson and do all that. Now you can do a number of things in this area. You can add a hyperlink if you want them to go to a website. And what you would do to do that is, first you would type out the text that you want to add the hyperlink to. So maybe gardening website. Then you will highlight it, click on this globe, and that will pull up a box where you can insert your hyperlink. So if I wanted to do that, I'll put in garden. Let me search gardening quick, gardening resources. Copy the entire web page. Go back to your link insertion point, highlight all of that, and then paste your website right there. Click submit, and that will automatically add your website as a hyperlink to that text that was highlighted. You can also add documents or a file. You can attach an Excel document, a Word document, a OneNote, a Smart document. Pretty much anything that is a file you can attach. To do this, you click on Attach File. That'll bring up an area for you to browse your computer. And I'm going to just use something off of my desktop. So I'm going to attach that. Now you can change the text. Okay, however it is written in name of file, name of link to file is how that will show up. And I'll write gardening file. Click submit. Submit again, and it will insert the gardening file. You can also insert pictures right here. Click on the picture. It will bring up this page. You're going to want to browse your computer. Now I don't have any images of gardening, so I'm just going to take one of my images that I have for another course. You don't have to worry about naming it because it's just going to put the image in your assignment. Now it's going to show up really big, and the best way to lessen it, you can just manipulate it right from the area and keep making it smaller and smaller until it fits. Inside here now. Let's see. There we go. So now I have inserted my picture of a stop sign. There's one other thing that most people will want to put into their assignment or lesson, and that is a video from YouTube. That is very easy. First thing you need to do is go to YouTube. Find a video that you want to use. Click into it. Just going to, oh, pardon the advertisement.
Tonight we go all in. We wreck a few rocks and get that olive swimming. We spritz, we shine.
Alright. You're going to want to go down below the video to the share button. Click on that. And you're going to want to embed. Click on embed, and that will give you all of this highlighted. That is the embed code. You want to make sure you also come down and click the use old embed code. You really want to make sure that is clicked because it won't work very well if it is not. And you're going to just copy the embed code and go back to Blackboard. From there, make sure you're at the area where you want your video to be placed, and come up here to the two chevrons facing in either direction. Click on that. It's going to take you into web mode. And this is just how it would appear to someone who was writing the everything in the background. So you're going to go to the spot where you want to do it. What I suggest you do is always put a bunch of spaces where you want to have the video, because you can always find these breaks. BR space / chevron is a enter spot, and go in between the two chevrons and paste in your video. Then go ahead and click. Well, you can actually go back here, and then I would actually suggest submitting the assignment for use. That way it'll just put the video right in there for you. But before you do that, any assignment that you have to assign it a point value. I'm going to give this assignment a possible point value of 10, and I'm going to go ahead and submit it so you can see what it looks like. And once you submit it, it's going to put it out here in your test folder, and everything is right there for your students to watch and do. Okay, now that you have the assignment set up and everything in it, there's a couple extra options that you have available to you for that assignment. To get those options, you're going to want to not click on the words, you're going to want to click on this double down arrow, and you're going to want to go to Edit. This will take you back into the assignment where you can edit it and update different things. So down here under the first thing that you can change or edit is the availability. One thing that's really nice about Blackboard is it lets you have a display after date, which means to the students they won't be able to see this assignment until the date and time that I specify. So today's November 29th, I believe. Yep. So I'm going to make this not available for the students to see until Monday, December 3rd. And that'll open up at 11:59 p.m. on December 3rd. Okay. Another really important thing that you're going to want to put in, and I forgot to mention this earlier, is a due date. You always want to have a due date for everything, because it keeps the student on track, so they know what all they need to get done in order to have an attendance that is not, in order to not be marked absent, they need to have a due date so they can get stuff submitted. So I'm going to move it to the due date to be December 4th. So it needs to be submitted December 4th by 11:59 at night. Okay. Those are mainly the two biggest things that you can change, and they're also the most important things that you're going to want to use as little extras. Okay. Other things that you can do is you can change the color of your text. So if I wanted the sentence "gardening is tough" to actually be a different color, well, I can actually do that. I highlight what I want the different color to be. I click on the color change or font color change, and it brings up this box with all these different colors. So I don't know, my favorite color is blue. I'm going to change it to blue. Click apply, and now "gardening is tough" is blue. If you have any other questions, you can contact me at my information following this video.